Hey, my name is Elizabeth, and the first question that was proposed to us was based on your understanding of a Christian worldview. How would you define psychopathology? My understanding of psychopathology based on a Christian worldview is that we live in a fallen world affected by sin. Adam and Eve lived in the Garden of Eden without any sin, which included no sickness, which also included no mental illness. After the fall, sickness and death were introduced into the world. Psychopathology veers from the perfection of Eden. I would caution in assigning blame to the client and referencing psychopathology in relation to only the spiritual condition of the client. I think that the spiritual condition of the client can possibly be an aspect of mental illness. Mental illness is a complex topic that can include influences such as biological, spiritual, psychosocial, social, cultural, and other influences. Buttman and Yarhouse from 2014 reference psychopathology as the calamity of the soul. What does the Bible say about abnormality? I think about Psalm 139, 13 through 16. For he formed me in my inmost being, you knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and I know this very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret. When I was woven together in the depths of the earth, your eyes saw my unformed body. All my days were written in your book and ordained for me before one of them came to be. In reference to those verses, I think about God sees all humans as made in his image. Any illness or mental illness does not change the way God sees us. He formed us in our mother's wombs, so he knows us intimately and in intricate detail. And it's not that God loves us despite this and despite that. It's God loves us, period. Which is comforting. The secular view of abnormality. The second question, what does the Bible say about abnormality? I referenced that earlier. What is the secular view of abnormality? The secular view of abnormality is focused on several factors, such as in our textbook. Our textbook is Kring, Johnson, Davidson, and Neal, 2018. It discusses on page 5 personal distress, disability dysfunction, and violation of social norms. The definition is dependent upon several factors within the disorder. There's several different factors that come into play whenever there's a diagnosis for a disorder, and even the influences of that, biopsychosocial model, neurological changes, structural changes, several different influences. But as a Christian, one would only hope that we could integrate our view of Christianity and psychology and not impose those beliefs onto the client. But if the client is open to discussing Christianity and is a Christian, being able to integrate those. And if not, just still seeing the client as a person that the Lord loves and that we're serving them. Thank you.